There's a specific number that changes everything about your financial life. It's not $1 million, it's not retirement, it's not even hitting your investment goal. It's $500,000 in net worth. And I know what you're thinking, that's still a lot of money, how is that a magic number? But here's what's fascinating. $500,000 is the exact threshold where your money starts working harder than you ever could. It's the point where everything about your relationship with wealth fundamentally shifts. And once you understand why this number matters so much, you'll understand wealth building in a completely different way. Most people think wealth building is linear. You earn more, you save more, your net worth goes up, simple progression. But that's not how it actually works. There are psychological and mathematical thresholds along the way where things shift, where the rules change, where your possibilities expand in ways you didn't expect. 500,000 is one of those thresholds. People chase the $1 million milestone, but they miss what happens at 500,000, and that's actually where the real magic starts. Let me break down why 500,000 is the psychological turning point too. At 500,000, something shifts. If your investments earn even a modest 7% return, that's $35,000 a year in investment income. That's money you didn't work for. That's significant income without trading your time. But here's the psychology part that's even more important. 500,000 is the number where your investments start to feel real. Before this, investing feels theoretical. You're playing with numbers on a screen, it doesn't feel tangible. But at 500,000, the passive income starts to feel substantial. It's not your entire income, but it's meaningful. It's enough to change your decisions about work. This is when the wealth psychology shifts 6. You stop thinking, I need this job. You start thinking, do I want this job? That's the real power of 500,000. Here's what this reveals about how wealth actually works. Wealth isn't just a number, it's a psychological state, and different numbers unlock different psychological states. At 100,000 you feel secure, at 250,000 you feel stable, but at 500,000 you feel powerful, you feel like you have options. The 500,000 threshold is specifically the point where your passive investment income becomes large enough that it creates real psychological freedom. Not complete financial independence, but significant optionality in your life. This is why people often say 500,000 is the golden number. It's not that. So what should you do with this information? First, understand that wealth building has thresholds. They're not just about numbers, they're about psychological freedom and optionality. Second, recognize that 500,000 is closer than it feels. If you start now, save consistently, and invest intelligently, 500,000 is achievable for most people within 15 to 20 years. Third, understand that the real goal isn't the number, the goal is the freedom it creates, the passive income, the options, the ability to choose your work instead of needing your work. $500,000 isn't the finish line. But it's the moment where the game changes, where wealth stops being something you chase and starts being something you own. And once you own 500,000, the next 500,000 comes much faster. Because now your money is working for you.